I like that, Jesse. I like that.
I just put on.
Run down.
What is going on, everybody? John Anthony, Chairshot Sports. What's going on, everybody? A proud affiliate of Sport Coin, always powered by Zone Energy. I am joined by the greatest folks that I can have on the Chairshot Media Group. Big Mike from the Running on Thursday nights. Yes, you, Big Mike. Thank you so much. And the host of the Lowdown of AEW. I am the privilege of the co-host of with Jesse V. What's going on, Jesse?
How's it going?
I'm loving life on a Monday night, baby. Let's go. Let's have it, man. This Raw was chaos. I guess is one of the best words you can use probably for this show. Yeah, awesome stuff, man. I liked it. It was good. Good follow up to Money in the Bank. Obviously, we have Night of Champions a few weeks away. So leading to that, we had tonight's show. Cena opens. Not what I thought was going to happen. Not the person I thought was going to open the show. Cena opens. Comes out, does his thing, talks about obviously the elephant in the room or the truth in the room, how the truth is a lie. He's a sideshow comedian. This is what you guys put your work into, your effort into, a hashtag. This is what you want for this guy to come out here, your spineless keyboard warriors. This is what you want, and this is now what you have. Hope you're happy. But before he can get done, CM Punk hits the ring. Man, CM Punk took it easy on him, man. I was looking for like upper echelon pipe bomb stuff from Punk to Cena. He definitely checked a lot of boxes as far as Money in the Bank, things like that. Not here for TKO. I'm not here for the establishment. I'm here to beat you, to take this belt off of you, who is here to ruin wrestling. Throws it back, obviously, Money in the Bank, things like that. The cool thing about all of this is, obviously, Punk is like, let's do this now. Don't be the New York Yankees. Be the Sox. Be the Boston Red Sox. Let's go tonight. Nah, bro. I love it. Best in the world. Last ever. Let's go. Not tonight. You want me, you follow me to Saudi. Everybody who knows anything about CM Punk does not want to go to Saudi Arabia in any way, shape, or form for a PLE. Has to go there now because this is where this championship, which has been made official by Adam Pearce. I'm here for it. I think it was awesome. Obviously, Seth hits the ring. The music hits, all decked out in nice dollar bill green, holding up the briefcase, letting you know whatever happens at any time, any way, shape, or form, I'm here waiting for you too. To beat the hell out of each other. I'm going to pick the bones and come down for that title. Awesome opening to Raw. As far as you get Cena, you get Punk. You also bring in the Money in the Bank winner from Saturday. I guess let's just run it down. I'll start with your thoughts as far as the promo, Seth, and the match. We're going to have a Night of Champions. Mike, I'll start with you.
I mean, it's Cena and Punk. It's going to be a good match. I mean, I like those two going up against each other like that. I don't know how I feel about it being in Saudi Arabia. I would have preferred it being at SummerSlam on night 2. But, you know, it is what it is. I've already seen people online coming for Punk going to Saudi Arabia after everything he said. I mean, it's fair. They're fair points. So, I mean, it's one of the reasons you always got to kind of watch what you say because you never will know when it'll come back to bite you in the ass. So he's got to go through some of that now. So
keep your words short and sweet. You might feed him later, baby. That's it.
And I'm wondering if John Cena will bring that up. That's why he did it because he knows those comments are out there, and so does Punk. So I'm with some of the other comments that we saw later on tonight in a different promo that I'm sure we'll talk about. It would not surprise me if they bring that up.
Oh boy, okay. No, I think that was specifically brought up for Punk to look at him and goes, "You gotta follow me to Saudi, baby. You want this? You gotta come with me. We're gonna go out here." And I think, like to what your point is, I think that it was done specifically for that reason to CM Punk. Like, oh, guess where you got to go? Oh no. Yeah, Saudi baby. Come on, let's go. Jesse, your thoughts on the promo and the match at Night of Champions between Punk and Cena for the Undisputed Championship?
Oh, like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives, and how the tables fucking turn.
Where's Vinny when you need him?
There's a Vinny. I need a Vinny pop in right now. What the hell? Jesus.
How the tables turn. Now Punk has to go to Saudi and take a little bit of that blood money now, doesn't he? Well, honestly, his promo was better than John Cena's, to say the least. I will give him that much. I thought Punk's promo was better than Cena's. I definitely didn't see it coming at Night of Champions. But it is interesting to see CM Punk eat his words and go to Night of Champions. That's for sure.
No,
it's going to be a great match, though.
No, the match is going to slap, man. Those guys are awesome in the ring. They have great chemistry. And Mike brings up a great comment, too, in regards to what you were just saying, too. They're obviously, and again, there's shoots and then there's shoots. This was not a shoot. This is planned. We've talked about Cena. Everything he wants is planned. We know this is what he wants. Mike from Kicking Out at 2. I like how they are trying to skirt Punk's previous version of Saudi by it being an ultimatum by John Cena for him to have that shot. Punk knew what was going on. He knew he had to eat that shit, eat that crap sandwich with no bread. But yeah, it was good. As soon as he said that, I went, oh, he looked right at Punk. You gotta follow me to Saudi. And you saw Punk like, oh, okay, nah, I don't want to do that.
And he's not the first one that's going back on that word too. There are some other people who are going to Saudi that have said previously that they would never go as well. So let's not all pile on Punk when there's a few other people.
Yes.
That have said the same thing
in WWE have ran their mouth and said that. So don't listen, again, to Mike's point, don't pile on Punk. He said it, whatever, he left, comes back. There's a lot of people in WWE who were like, I don't want to go. And next thing you know, you have a match? What happened?
Didn't Sami Zayn do the same thing?
That's who I was alluding to. That's specifically who I was alluding to, but I know there are others.
Sammy's the one I'll give a pass to.
But it's for religious reasons.
The religious stuff, and then they turn their stuff around over there. And he was able to come out there, which is why everyone's so ovacious. He came out, not giving like a total pass, but he was like, listen, that religiously, like, I'm not going over there. Like, fuck that shit. I'm not doing it. They turn this stuff around. Now they welcome other people, and Sammy was like, I'll just come out. That's why he came out in the garb he did the last time. Like, everyone went wild. It was cool for them. So Sammy's probably the one guy that gets that little bit of a pass. But Punk running that mouth, now you got to go out there. Now you got to fight out there for that blood money, baby. Again, Lawler had the best words. Keep your words short and sweet. You can have to eat them later. So a great opening to Raw. We go into we get the brackets. We get the brackets for the King and Queen of the Ring. Man, what a who's who, guys. I don't want to go nuts. I know I don't want prediction shows, but like because we're so far, we're kind of close. But just going, I don't want to ruin anything, Mike. I don't want to ruin anything for you. It's Bedrock at the run-in on Thursday nights. I don't want to do anything, but looking at the 16 for the females, young ladies, and these gents over here for the men. Obviously, we have two winners right now. We had Rox win one. We had Sammy win. Who I have win the men's. Your thoughts on the brackets? The who do you have coming out of here going into Saudi? At least in the finals. I won't call you for a win. I'll save that for you for your show because I know that's what you guys are gonna do. Give me your two finalists going into Saudi. Mike, I'll start with you.
I mean, I wouldn't mind Rox being in the finals. I mean, with everything else that they've kind of strapped to her back, I would not be shocked to see her in the finals. And I'd have to look and see who actually is on the other side of the bracket there. I know the other part of Raw. I don't know that you would. I don't think they would put Stephanie and Rox in the finals because I mean that just seems counterintuitive.
Yeah.
You've got Alexa Bliss, who I believe is on the other side. They've had some interactions in the past. I think that would be a really good match, her and Alexa. So that's what I'll go with. I think that'll be a really good match. So that's what I'll pick for the women. For the men,
the men's is tough. It really is. The men's is tough. I was like,
and
damn,
I'll echo the same thing I said on Twitter. If that open spot by Adam Pearce isn't Karrion Kross, we need to have another revolt, just like we did with R-Truth. If that final spot isn't filled by Karrion Kross, especially, I would love to see a Kross and Sami Zayn final. I know they're both on Raw. I would love to see it. So that's what I'm going to go with, just because I'm going to go with my heart, and hopefully Karrion Kross beats the crap out of him in his hometown. Not really hometown, but in his country that he's so revered in now. They go crazy for him every time he comes out, like you mentioned earlier. I just Karrion Kross coming in and squashing that dream of him winning that in front of that crowd. I'm here for it.
Yeah, before I go to Jesse, that was the biggest thing when I saw the question was, I'm like, could it be Roman? And I'm like, it can't be Roman. No, don't do that shit, man. But if it's Karrion,
I mean, not for nothing. There was a vignette on there on Monday Night Raw too. I guess that it could be.
Yeah, that's what I was like. But then if you look at the Karrion again, Mike, you know this. Like we look here, look at the storylines, how it makes sense. But also Sami going the whole way and winning it makes sense. Like I'm like, man, now it's Gunther. And Sami like that. And Seth with the briefcase. A lot of it makes sense. That just Sami fits in very well into the whole puzzle. So we'll see what happens. But I can't wait to see next week who that mystery person is. Jesse, your thoughts as far as the brackets for the men's and the women's. Who do you have going to the finals?
So I am full of cold medicine. So remind me who is in the women's, like big names.
I mean, I got 16 names here. I mean, I could.
Well, don't give me 16. Give me.
I got Flair, Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green, Chelsea LeRae, Asuka, Stephanie Vaquer, Raquel Rodriguez, Piper Nevin, Nia Jax, Mishin, Jade Cargill, Asuka. Thank you.
Asuka.
Obviously, Rock's one out of the first four. Asuka. Okay. You have Asuka?
I'll take Asuka on one because she's returning.
All right, men's.
And I have maybe Charlotte Flair.
Ooh. Okay.
So they're on the same side of the bracket, so they would face each other in the semis. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go Asuka and
got to pick someone on.
So I think the other match, the other four.
So if you picked Asuka, you'd have to go through Jade, Minchin, Nia Jax, Piper Nevin, and obviously Rock's already won. So out of those,
that's the other side of the bracket there.
Yeah.
And Rocks, I guess.
So Rocks and Asuka?
Yeah.
All right, so for the men, obviously Sami Zayn just won his shit tonight. So you have Randy Orton, LA Knight, Aleister Black, Carmelo Hayes, Cody. Listen, real quick. Cody Rhodes, that threw a wrench in my shit. Wait, what? Cody? Cody's in the tournament? God damn. Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Andrade, Shinsuke Nakamura, Sheamus, Rusev, Bronson Reed, and the question mark, which we'll find out next week on Raw. So obviously Zayn won his match.
Can it be Cody and question mark?
Well, Zayn already won, so your pick would be Cody and Zayn.
Cody and Zayn.
Yo! Ooh! By default, that's actually a really hot. It's a really hot match, actually. To be honest. Okay.
John just accidentally popped himself.
I was like, ow!
Off the top of my head, I'm just going to go.
I was like, ow! That's actually really good. So Cody and Zayn, all right, awesome. And then you have Rock.
Thank you, Mucinex.
Asuka. All right, cool. Jesus Christ. All right, so we get there. Obviously, we have a couple weeks before that comes on. About 2.5 weeks. We have another Saturday. I'm going to take it from work. Apparently, it's 1 p.m. my time. Yeah, not going to work. Not to ruin everything, obviously, we had our first women's fatal four-way in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Rhea Ripley, Kairi Sane, Roxanne Perez, and Liv Morgan. Hell of a match. These girls, I'm sorry. And, I've said it before, Jesse, I said it on other shows. You've been here. Aaron Loves Wrestling has been here, and he's agreed with me, too. And Mike Norton says it, too. This women's division no one can measure up to this women's division. Bar none, from top to bottom, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Evolve, whatever you want. AEW has a great roster. Nobody compares to what they have over here in WWE, which is wild. This match was fire stuff. Obviously, Rox gets the pin. He gladly everts the pin from Liv, which we'll talk about a little bit. Doing Liv the favor. Rox gets the win. 1, 2, 3. She's your first qualifier. Moving on in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Good stuff there. Then we
to counter that point, though, the women have been
What?
showcased better in WWE than they have been in AEW lately. So
Which is
it's
fair.
easier to see the women's roster when they're more showcased. If they showcase the AEW roster more than the same 4 girls over and over and over again,
Fair.
maybe we would have a bit of a more of a competition. But the fact that we're just seeing the same 4 women over and over and over again, it doesn't showcase the women's locker room.
And I will throw it
Which
out
is
to TK,
great.
man. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, which is crazy because it wasn't that long ago that we were saying the same thing about WWE.
Yeah.
I will throw it at TK, man. Give it to Tony Khan. To Jesse's point, Hollywood Blockbuster, which is this Wednesday, 4 hours long, boys and ladies. Get your popcorn ready, get your Zoe energy and your hams ready, because damn, another 4 hours. But more so than not, most of those matches are of the young ladies of AEW being showcased, which we need that. We want it. Jesse just brought that point up. Good to see that happening. So definitely, Summer Blockbuster. Make sure you tune into that on Wednesday. The women will be showcased more so than the men on Wednesday night. So to your point, excited for that. Excited to see what they can do.
And I'll go into detail more if we end up doing a lowdown about how hard it is to sit through a fucking 4-hour fucking show.
God bless
That's
you,
not
Jesse.
a pay-per-view.
Jesse, Jesse asked me earlier. She's like, "Are we gonna do a show on Wednesday?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna go to bed. No offense to them. I know where they're doing it. And I'm like,
Show, man.
I can't watch that 4 hours. And then there's no way me and Jesse talk for 15 minutes about a 4-hour show. And I gotta work in the morning. I can't. I'm like, no, I can't. Nah, it's too long. I can't.
It's too long and too late.
That's what she said. I can't. I can't. Brought to you by Hims. Speaking of young ladies, talking about back into Raw and WWE, we get Nikki Bella.
Backstage, I went and did my laundry.
Yeah, well, it caused a fight here in this household. Nikki Bella backstage, thanking Io for everything she's done as a women's champion, which is great. And talking to obviously Natalia, those two, they go way back. That's just, Nikki Bella, great. Can't wait. She's gonna showcase herself. Can't wait to talk about that segment in a couple minutes. Then Becky comes out as your new women's intercontinental champion. Comes out, wants to talk to everybody about, listen, y'all out there and do this. Like, here's where we are. I like to celebrate this weekend with my hot husband and my beautiful child, which is awesome. They stopped booing for that, I was happy for that. And apparently, Lyra lifted her shoulder too hard. She was so in the moment. She almost dislocated her shoulder. So Becky could hurt her, man. Put Becky out of action.
She wasn't in the moment. She was a sore loser.
Sore loser. Very sore loser. Just hurt my shoulder. I can't do this. What are we doing? And then she wants Lyra to come out and raise my arm the right way in front of all these people on Raw. The music hits. Dude, credit to Lyra, and I don't know if that's a zombie look or whatever look she has when she's walking to the ring like that, but I love it. I want more of that. If
that was her angry look, she needs a new angry look.
And Becky's like, you got that look in your eyes. I see you got the look. And she's just got like the shoulders up, like running down. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because Bayley is back, baby. Bayley ambushes Becky in the ring, baby. I'm here for it. Yes. Night of Champions, I would have to assume, is what we're looking at for a title match. Maybe it drips into somewhere in SummerSlam. Night 2. But awesome stuff. Becky looks amazing. I'm sorry. Bayley looks amazing. Those two, whenever they wrestle, is gold. Your thoughts as far as is Bayley coming back? And that matchup is probably going to happen at Champions. Jesse, I'll start with you.
I was surprised, honestly. I thought that they were going to have Nikki Bella come out and interrupt Becky Lynch, which I absolutely didn't want, but that's what I thought was going to happen. So I'm kind of glad that it didn't happen because I can't stand the Bella twins. But I'm glad to see Bayley back for sure. So hopefully it's at Night of Champions. Another fully geared, everybody dressed to their wrist, cover up night.
Yeah, pretty much. Listen. At least they let the women wrestle. Like that. That is people poo-poo that. Like that is leaps and bounds, man. Like
Yeah.
Vince, shit on Vince, man. They that there's probably still princes who are like, we still let that happen. Yes, we do. Actually, we do that because we pay them $10 billion. Oh, okay, yes, okay.
Yes, because they pay us lots and lots of money.
But it's okay. We get to book the matches. Oh shit. Okay. Well, in that case, let them go out there. It's cool.
Yeah, it's okay. It's cool.
Yeah, Mike, your thoughts on Bayley coming back and attacking Bayley? What are your thoughts on the rivalry moving forward?
I'm glad they let Lyra come out first to kind of keep her on the periphery of this feud.
Yes,
because I still would like it to be a triple threat in the end at SummerSlam on night 2.
Yes.
Just to give her some respect to be in that feud, even if she didn't win it. I mean, but just to have her in that match with those two, it would be do leaps and bounds for her career and her standing in the company and with the crowd. So I'm glad they let that come out and play out, and you could see the look on her face as being shocked as well. So I'm glad for that. Glad to see Bayley back. Bayley looks like $1 million. Love the purple hair. It was really cool.
I like
yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. I can't say I was surprised because I kind of called it, but it was still really cool.
I like it. The purple hood did it for me. I did like that though. But as the chaos of that was tonight's show, we're not going to stop there. We're just going to hit the ground. We're not going to a commercial break. We're not doing anything else. We got our man Ron Killings. You might know him as R-Truth. We know him now as Ron Killings. Grabs a mic, gets on top of that announcer's table, man. And this was probably the biggest soliloquy I think we ever could have listened to and watched for, from a character that has been let go, fired, what have you, comes back. And I know he was leaning into listen, I feel new. I feel reborn. I feel different. I did not expect this man to pull out a pair of shears from his hoodie and cut his dreads off. I'm literally one of those.
Did not see that
I was
coming.
like, what are you doing? But you know what? If you don't know Ron Killings from TNA, if you don't know the Ron Killings from the Truth Has Set Me Free run in WWE, go back and watch that, because that will give you a lot of insight into what you're about to see with this one last run, quote unquote. You have the last run from John Cena. Ron Killings is on his one last run. And what you're going to see now is probably some of the best cinema, because R-Truth is amazing funny. He's even better when he's a heel.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't agree with that, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch his stuff. Like I said, in TNA and the other stuff he's done. Loved it. Cuts his hair off, and I'm like, gives me the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Ron Killings is here, guys, and I'm here for it. I love it. I'm getting out of the whole work, not a work. I don't care at this point. All I care about is that we have Ron Killings in a form that we all know and love, and we love ourselves some Ron Killings. At least I know I do. Mike, I'll start with you. Your thoughts on the segment and Ron Killings going forward. What would you like to see as far as maybe a first feud for him on Raw?
So before I get to that, I'm with you. I don't care if anybody wants to talk about being a work, if anybody wants to talk about it being a shoot. What you need to talk about is put some respect on his name.
Absolutely.
And I don't care who he feuds with. I would actually like to see, and I never thought I would say this, because I have said from day one that John Cena's last match should be against a young up-and-comer who he could pass the torch to. But if you give me R-Truth and Ron Killings
in Boston
as both of their final matches together,
who was the belt?
You're damn right. Take
who was
my
the
money.
belt? But
the belt's gone by then. The belt doesn't get. The belt's not making it to Boston. I've never said that.
Oh,
I've never said the belt's making it to Boston.
Hot take. I like it. So John loses the belt before Boston. Okay.
Yes.
No, I like it.
There's zero chance that John takes that into Boston. In my opinion, zero chance.
Oh, I love it. I like this. Yeah. Woo! I'm sorry. On that, I'm sorry, Jesse. Your thoughts as far as Ron Killings, not Ron Truth, R-Truth, Ron Truth. Jesus Christ.
As long as
Ron
he's
Cena.
back,
Ron Cena. Your
as
thoughts as
long as
far as
he's back, I don't care what form he's back as. He's fucking amazing, whatever he does. He's amazing as Serious Truth. He's amazing as Ron Killings. He's amazing as the goofball. So whatever he does is going to be fucking phenomenal. Just the fact that he's there, he's not going anywhere, that's all that matters to me because that man's a fucking national treasure. There was people at the AEW show last week fucking talking about R-Truth and R-Truth being fucking let go from the WWE while matches were going on. They were talking about R-Truth. So that just shows, how huge he is.
There's 4 hours. You got to fill some time. You got to talk about.
Oh my
You
god.
got to talk about something just
You
to
got to
say
talk
awake
about
at some
something,
point.
Jesse. Jesus. But hey, shout out to Jesse.
It was
Hey, listen. For everyone that didn't know, listen. Jesse was able over in Colorado. Jesse was able to go to Fighter Fest last Wednesday. She was there. She got to see. Did you get to meet? Did you get to meet him? Did you get to meet the
No,
goat?
I didn't I got to meet Aubrey.
All right, that's still good. Shit. All right. Jesse was over there for the 4 hours over at Fighter Fest. So God bless. That's a long show. Will Ospreay was there. She got to see him perform, which is like 2 degrees of which. Yeah, it's close
I
enough.
know you were so disappointed before going there because he wasn't
was.
scheduled to be on the show. You were the first person I thought of when I heard his music hit. I was like, she is so happy right now.
Yeah,
I was so excited.
She texted me. She's like, "Oh my god, Wilson!" Like, okay, all right, all right. Someone give this woman a towel. Jesus Christ. All right, but awesome stuff, man. And yeah, was it a solid 4 hours? Was it too much?
It was
not
a
enough?
solid
Was it
4
good?
hours. They did give me Adam Cole as the main event, so I did leave.
Yeah, I get that.
Because it was Paragon versus the Don Callis family, and I was just like, you know what? It's been 4 fucking hours. These are concrete fucking seats. My ass hurts. I'm fucking leaving.
Yeah. I gotta go, guys. My ass is nuts.
I gotta go. My ass hurts.
Oh,
I gotta go. I gotta go to
That's
the
what she said.
dispensary before they close. I got to go, man.
Shout
These AEW seats brought to you by Blue Chew.
Yo.
It was rough, but it was fun. It sucked though because I had to go by myself.
I'm sorry to hear that. I know you told me. I was like, damn, that sucks, man. I wish you could have at least enjoyed that with somebody, man. I get that. I've only been one time to receive by myself, and it's like, and it sucks. I wish I had somebody with. All right, then we get our first fatal 4-way for the men's in the King of the Ring. We have Penta, we have Dominic Mysterio, Braun Breaker, Sami Zayn. Again, these folks know how to book the proper talent and know what they're doing. They look amazing in the ring. They complement each other. Move after move after move. Sammy looks like $1 million. Dom looked amazing. Penta is Penta, man. I'm here. The smooth operator. Let's go. Shout out to V. But at the end of the day, man, LA Knight's like, nah. You want some shit? I got something for you, baby. I got something for you. Puts Braun Breaker down. Leaves Sami Zayn in the ring. Gets the 1, 2, 3. Our pick for the ring. Sami Zayn moves on. Gets the win, baby. Going to the quarters. I guess, yeah, we'll just talk about the match as far as what your thoughts are. Sami Zayn winning, LA Knight getting involved. I feel like LA Knight and Seth Rollins is going to be a thing. I think cross promotionally, I think somehow LA Knight's going to move his ass over to Raw. We'll see what happens. Him having the briefcase, but that's just me. But your thoughts on the match? Sami Zayn moving on in the King of the Ring tournaments. Jesse, I'll start with you.
It was definitely not who I thought was going to win. I thought Braun Breaker was going to take the match for sure. With the rocket that they have under his ass right now, I really thought that that's who they were going to have take the match. I was surprised to see Sami Zayn win. But being that it's Night of Champions, is that where this is all going? Night of Champions is where the final
that's where where the finals are.
Then Sami Zayn is definitely going to be there because they fucking love him over there.
That's kind of my thought. That's why I was like, Sam makes sense. going for a title. Seth has the belt, briefcase. And you're like, okay, now when Gunther won tonight, I literally was like, man, my Sammy Pig is solidified. Because now there's so much story behind that. And that's nothing against the 14 other folks, whoever the hell you want to throw in here in the question marks. I don't care. Sammy there is money. Sammy and Gunther's money. Now Seth, the backstage promotionals, probably the week and a half before leading into that, of him looking at Sammy like, he was like, I already told you to leave. And Sammy's like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, I don't need, I'm gonna win this. I don't need, screw you. It just all makes sense. Maybe I dropped the ball with the Jade Cargill call. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But Sammy, I feel like, as the men's, nothing against the other 14, soon to be 15 competitors, I think Sammy is just that guy. Mike, let's go to you. What are your thoughts on the win, Sam, moving forward in the tournament?
Yeah, I figured he'd get the win here. Just like you said, because of where the finals are. I don't know that they'll let him win it all. Like I said, I mean, there are a few other heels on the other side. I thought it would have been a really good story for Braun Breaker to win it and to go to the finals and win. Yeah, but having that turmoil of if Braun Breaker is going to win the title and could Seth Rollins cash in on him, kind of that back and forth between the King of the Ring and the Money in the Bank winner. Mm-hmm. You know, just kind of that back and forth, you know, because we all see where this is going. He's going to end up getting turned on just like they did to Batista in Evolution and everything like that. So that would have facilitated the beginnings of that kind of like, well, what if I win the crown? When you don't have to pay it off yet, but you get sort of the start of that dissension because Triple H likes to slow play everything. Yeah, he could kind of sow the seeds there. But yeah, I mean, with Gunther winning, I don't mind seeing Sammy there. I still don't want to see Sammy win it all. I'd rather see somebody else, but that's just me. I mean, I just
give it to yourself. It's okay. No. Save it for your show. Save it.
I don't mind.
No, but I don't want you to reveal it here. I want you to do it on. They don't. It's okay. I don't want you. People got tuned into your stuff. They see you here and they're like, ooh, who does Mike have? Nah, you got to tune on Thursday, baby. Listen.
Everybody comes to see who Sped's going to pick. Nobody cares who I pick.
Shut up, man. Stop it. Who's the king? Whose house?
Right now, Ultimate One.
Is it Ultimate One's house, right? Oh, shit.
Yeah. I am the NXT champion.
Who got the briefcase?
Brian, the Sooner 2741.
Are you Oh, wow. Oh.
Oddly enough, the two people that couldn't be on the show Thursday are the two people that won.
Yeah. Wow.
So,
oh. Yeah. Wow. Jesus. Okay. Wow.
Some big announcements coming up Thursday night, 8:00 Central on the run-in on the future of all the championships involved in the run-in, whether it be AEW, WWE, or NXT.
I just got a couple crowns here in my show. Jesus. We're not rifling these off. It's okay. We're just damn. Man,
well, I mean, we have the same thing. We have 2 crowns and a belt. So kind of what you have on your screen is the same thing we have. Although we can't really see the crowns because of your name.
No, you can see it. It's over here. You can see the crowns.
I see part of one crown. I can't see the other crown because of your name.
No, ladies. Anyway. Guys, tune into the run-in. These guys they got briefcases, they got belts, they got crowns. Jesus, everybody's winning everything over there. They got everything short of participation ribbon, which I appreciate that. So it's if you don't win that, you got to go for a briefcase. Jesus.
And while we won't the Queen of the Ring, we will have the Queen of the Run-In at Evolution, as we have a women's Evolution prediction show where we will crown the first ever Queen of the Run-In.
Let's go. You guys got to tune in for that, man. It's going to be fire. I'm so excited for that. And here we go. I'm just you guys think I'm joking and just a satire here to talk on TV. Like I'm very real. Everybody knows this. Jesse knows, Mike knows that. This was a fight watching TV anyway, but in this household with Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella comes out and talks about how she was main eventing in Evolution. She's one of the bearers of the reason why Evolution is what it is and why they are having a number 2.
Comes out to crickets, mind you.
I brought that up. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't sell it.
You're going to get John in trouble again.
Because I looked, I went, oh, who's cheering for her? Besides the 6 people at the ringside to have her shirt. Like, no, I brought it up too. I know. But listen, I will say this. Nikki Bella was part of the original establishment, who was one of her and Brie with other folks, Ronda Rousey, Mickey James, a lot of people who are no longer here, Gail Kim, and there's probably names I could go on and on for another 15 minutes that are not here anymore. They're in TNA, AEW, no longer wrestling, doing indies, whatever they do. I want to give my respect to all of them before I sit here and I start shitting on like another person, this and that. My problem with Nikki Bella, and it may be a personal thing. I've watched Total Divas. My wife had me watch it with her. I'm not bringing up the whole Artem thing and all this other stuff with her divorce because Liv did that for me. My thing is, where have you been for the past 3 to 4 months? I know Nikki and Brie have a great podcast. They have a great line of wines. They are very, very much on social media. They are very out there. Why did we wait until WWE decided, hey, let's do a PLE down in Atlanta and bring back the Evolution stuff? Where Nikki goes, count me in. Where have you been? My argument is, and I'm again my soapbox, and the folks that are watching, I apologize. There is Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Evolve, full of women who could be on this. Who could be on this PLE. So many, and I get it. You have to understand, Nikki main evented the first Evolution, and I respect that. I do. But why did you wait 4 weeks? I'm sorry, 5 weeks to come out and now pop off, and now you want to do something with Liv. Liv might be, it looks like that might be the person she's going to go to. At the end of the day, I don't want to go on like crazy amount of minutes. My only problem with Nikki Bella is it's like, okay, the spotlight's on me. I'm going to have a match. I can help promote this. You should have came out a month ago, started doing some cool stuff promotional wise, been in the back, do some stuff in catering. We don't care. But now you want to come into the ring, talk about how great you are, how you facilitated Evolution. Now it's number 2, and now you're going against Liv Morgan. But that's just me. But God bless Nikki Bella. God bless she's out there. It's cool to see her. She made event the first one. Liv Morgan did not want any of it. I pray to God this was a shoot. Liv Morgan looked pissed off to no end. I've never seen that look on her face in a long time. And I'm like, man, I really hope she was really pissed off she didn't say her name. Nikki mentioned a lot of people in the back as far as up-and-coming people. Liv marches out. She's like, I think you forgot about somebody. And here we go. We're building on the Charlotte Tiffany shoots. She wasn't talking about having respect, a title, and a man. Those of you who don't know, Nikki Bella has some things going on right now with Artem. They're no longer together. Yada yada yada.
What?
Look at the TMZ for that stuff. That's not me. Nikki did clap back with you know what, man? And that's the thing. Everyone now, a woman comes into WWE now, and now all of a sudden Dom is paired to them. And I'm like, he's not that suave. He's not that swag. Calm down, boys. Like, a new woman comes in, ooh, maybe Dom. I get Rocks because she's introduced to the Judgment Day, and Vin is like, Vin, I'm praying for the Demon and Dom at SummerSlam, bro. Night 2. I'm praying for him, man.
They keep teasing it with all the background stuff.
Oh my god, especially tonight.
Lunchbox was back there tonight.
Tonight was amazing. Like, you should probably go talk to Liv. I got a match. I gotta go. I gotta go. Bye-bye. Like, so we'll see what happens. End of the day, off my soapbox, end of the rant. Nikki Bella is back. She has her thing in the middle of the ring. Those two go back and forth. They clap with each other as far as who has a man, whose man is what, with Liv Morgan. What are your feelings, and who do you maybe want to see Nikki Bella fight at Evolution? I'll start with you, Jesse.
The biggest pop of that entire fucking segment was when Liv fucking whooped her ass at the end. That was the only fucking reaction that they got out of the entire fucking crowd.
Oblivion.
Liv
Yep.
Morgan whooped her fucking ass at the end. And I'm sorry, John, go on your soapbox all you want, because nobody in this fucking day and age wants to see Nikki fucking Bella wrestle a goddamn match. I don't want to see her fucking wrestle anybody. Nobody. Not one fucking person. Go the fuck away. Stay the fuck away. And bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mike, nah. Aaron did have a good. Aaron did have a good point. I don't know if he was the one who posted it. I think it wasn't him on X, and he was like, she should be an AEW part of Bobby Lashley's group because she hurts people. And I was like, oh no, stop it, man. First of all, Nikki doesn't hurt people. Brie hurts people. She does. It's botch Brie anyway. But Mike, your thoughts on all the segment? Nikki Bella's back in WWE for a little bit. What are your thoughts as far as the segment and moving into Evolution?
I would have been perfectly happy if they would have saved this segment until the go home show for Evolution, so I don't have to see Nikki Bella as much. I mean, you're saying you wanted her around for the past month doing stuff. I don't. I would have been perfectly fine if this was the Monday go home show for Evolution and they had that exact same promo, and then after Liv beat her up, let Brie come out, but then let Raquel come out, and they go ahead and set the tag team matchup, because now I have to watch Brie and Nikki for at least one more episode where they bring Brie back, because you know they're leading to the tag team match. So I would have much rather just pay it off in one night, make that match. I don't care about the build to it. And as long as Liv and Raquel win in the end, good job. As long as Nikki and Brie don't come out of retirement for one match just to beat your tag team champions and two different former champions. So yeah, I said it the other night. I do want legends here at Evolution, but I want it to be in like a battle royal setting. That way, you're not necessarily taking singles matches away from women who can develop storylines and continue storylines at Evolution and evolve their storyline, so to speak, for lack of a better term. I would love to see an Evolution battle royal where you have some of the old, some of the new, some of the future, all in one big battle royal, and then go from there, and then let all the other matches make sense. But this, I mean, we're going to get what we get, and yay, Evolution.
Yay.
They're back in TNA.
So you're saying there's a chance.
You tell me this.
I guess.
Just saying.
Right.
We got Joe Hendry at WrestleMania.
Bridge.
There's nothing to say we don't get the Iconics at Evolution.
I was so happy when they came out against all odds. I was like,
They look amazing. For Cassidy to have two kids and look the way she does, holy shit.
They look fucking amazing. They're fire. Oh my God. Let's go. Jesus. Oh.
Jessica McCain doesn't look anything like she used to.
No, she looks completely different.
So different. But they looked amazing when they debuted. I was like, yes. The Nikki thing is, obviously I follow them on socials. Brie has said, well, I'm not going to let Nikki do it alone. Like, you hit the nail on the head. My biggest worry is that this becomes Evolution. They fight. So whatever happens. SummerSlam. It's the Bellas.
Night 2.
Shut up. No, that's night 1. Fuck you. That's
night 1.
Wait,
you say it for everything else.
No. That's night 1. That's night 1. You don't bring that in night 2. You don't bring me that juju.
Don't you bring that bullshit on me, Bobby.
Oh, don't you put that on me, man. Don't you do that to me.
Don't you put that bullshit on me, Bobby.
So basically night 1 is gonna be the Bellas versus Liv and Raquel, and then night 2 is gonna be everything else.
I mean, maybe. But listen, but I think Evolution is gonna be Nikki, it's gonna be Liv, and then whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. And then SummerSlam 1 or 2. I'll leave it out there because I don't want to curse it. So night 1 or 2, I think you're gonna see the Bellas versus Liv versus Raquel. And curse me, man. The Bellas are
And
gonna win.
Michael from Kicking At It too. I have said there's one match and it's a Nikki Bella match. It's not going 30 minutes. Unless that counts entrance and everything else, a Nikki Bella's match is not going 30 minutes.
Just talk to Article about that. But yeah, no, I think you're gonna see a tag match, and that the Bellas are gonna win those tag belts. Sorry, not sorry.
In 2025.
Nobody look at me. Nobody look at me. Like I'm like I sit here and have hard conversations in my house with not yelling at each other, man.
You remember what I told you a couple weeks ago? What would happen if Gable and Grande Americano won both their matches on Saturday?
Man. Oh my god!
That I would come up there and kick you in the nuts. We now have a new situation.
Is it number 2?
If Nikki Bella and Brie Bella win the tag titles at SummerSlam, I will find you and kick you in the nuts.
Can you at least come up in December and come join me for the show at the Garden at least and see John Cena's last match? At least do that. At least come kick me in the nuts. Then I'll buy you a beer. We'll go watch the last match for John Cena. So
I'll hug you first and then smile at the Rock and then kick you in the nuts, just like John Cena did.
I appreciate that. And then I'll buy you a Mick Ultra. It's okay.
Or Jess, you have to come up too because you could be our Rock. I'll hug John and look at you and smile and then kick him in the nuts.
Nah, I'm like,
oh.
No. Like, what? What? What am I doing? What?
You do.
But I think no, honestly, man, and again, I'm not a Bella fan. Everyone knows that. I'm not hiding it. But I will tell you this: TKO is TKO, man. They're nostalgic. Everyone loves it, and God bless them for Evolution. That's cool. But I don't think we're done in Evolution if they're gonna play this crap out until WrestleMania. I'm telling you, man. Ari, stop it. Talk to Dwayne. Look at Paul. Stop it. There's no reason for these young ladies. They have a very viable podcast. Their wine is amazing. They're great on TV. Liv said it best. You're nothing but a great television diva. Keep it at that. Don't get back in the ring, please. Don't do this. There's so many women that deserve this spot in the other echelons of Evolve of NXT. Please don't go that route. That's my plea to Ari, to Nick Khan, and to Paul Levesque. Man, guys, listen.
And even if at least it's the tag titles that really nobody cares about, and they're not going for a singles title.
I mean, yeah. You're
so,
right.
I mean, if you want to look at some silver lining in that entire situation, at least it's not Nikki Bella versus Io Sky.
Yeah.
Oh, just stop it, Jesse. Don't. No. I honestly don't think they're coming back for a singles run. That's why I'm saying the title thing, the tag team title. I get it. Nikki, I'm a realist. You guys know this. Nikki's been dragged through the mud. The whole Artem thing, the divorce with her son, Mateo, everything, the whole nine. Whatever. That's not whatever. Nikki's looking to have a rebound, be out here for something glamorous, be out here in the headlines. It's as a tag team champion with her sister. Obviously, Bryan Danielson's like, why are you getting back in the ring? Brian's like, no. What are you doing? Stop. No, just stay home. Stay home. Don't call. Don't ignore. Don't answer her call. Like, Brian's like, Bree's at home just loving life. And Nikki's like, no, hey, you want to come wrestle some belts?
Which, with her coming back, it makes me hopeful that it won't be a long run because I don't think Brie wants a long run, like you just said. If it was just Nikki, I could see her trying to worm her way into a longer run with something.
Yeah.
With Brie coming in, I'm hoping it is just one match at Evolution and that's it. Maybe two.
If they did win at SummerSlam, I feel like it would be before the Rumble. Probably the Rumble. They would lose the belts. Like, give a 3-month run, whatever, cool, or it's whatever.
I just don't want to see them winning a title in 2025. If we can't give Natty a title in 2025, why would we give one to the Bellas?
Man,
they've been here the same amount of time, but at least Nikki's in the locker room every day.
This show's about to go 4 hours. I'm telling you, that's the exact.
No, we're not doing that tonight. I've got to go to work in the morning. And Saturday was different. I didn't have to get up and go to work.
But no, she's literally in the back talking to Natty, and I'm like, Natty's got to be like, what are you doing? What are you doing here? Like, okay, cool. They're gonna put you out there. What the fuck am I doing here? Like, Natty's like, text me. And I'm like, no, Natty's like, screw this bitch. Like, why, what are we doing? Like, why is she here? Like, to your point, I'm like, man, give Natty some belts. Give Natty a tag belt. Like, what do we stop? Like,
But like, no shit. If I knew that we could get the same thing with Natty, I would say tell them to release Natalya and then let the backlash happen again. If it would be the same, which I don't think it would, because she's not Truth. And then let her come back as Natty Neidhart is kind of the same flow as Ron. I would be here for that. But one, they're not going to do it, and two, I don't know that the internet would be in that much of an uproar if they released Natalya. Just to be completely honest.
Stampede has entered the chat.
What's going on, Stampede?
Hey, Stampede. My thought is, I had a whole thing on this. I did a short about it on YouTube. The hashtags need to stop. I get Cody. Cody makes sense. Truth, cool. Now there's one for LA Knight. There's one for Carlito. Guys, not everyone's coming back. The Natty one makes sense because it's like a Natty. The Natty persona is sexy as hell. Not in a sexual way, guys. Like, calm down. But she is amazing in her matches as Natty. But it's not Natalya. Like, she is a whole different person. She said that. She's like, I feel like I've been reborn. I feel like I'm a different person when I'm in these matches. Like, that's Mike. You said how many times, Mike, have you said in your tweets? This is the Natty we need in WWE.
100%.
And I'm like, this is like, we don't need a release. It's almost like her coming out being like, the truth. Like, Natalya is dead. Natty's here though. Like, that's the person we need wrestling in WWE.
Yeah, and I give I give Ron Killings all the props for his promo, but there's not a whole lot other than using the whole truth, nothing but and all that, except for the truth name. There's not much in his promo that Natty hasn't already said about that gimmick.
True.
She feels reborn. She feels like a new person. It's reinvigorated her. She has said all that about that gimmick, which is the exact same thing that Ron said tonight. And it can be true for both of them. I'm not denying that. But I mean, we all love Ron's promo, but we can't give Natty Neidhart a chance in WWE for whatever reason.
She's amazing in those matches outside of WWE, man. In NWA, oh my god! Like, I'm just Jesus, man. If you haven't watched this, man, like me, if you don't know what me and Mike are talking about, like, go watch her matches in the Crockett Cup. Wow, she is so fucking good. And she's had it all along. She's just able to do more stuff in these matches and other promotions. But WWE needs to like figure it out and be like, you know what I want, man? Real quick before we get to the main event, what's the one thing TKO is? They're UFC, right? Who's to say? I know Shayna Baszler, RIP, she's not here anymore. We don't have a Ronda Rousey. Why can't we have one woman and Natalya, who's a wrestler, but can't be that just brunt, like in your face, beat the shit out of you, kind of rough and tough wrestler, UFC style? You would think Ari would be like, yeah, put that person as the one. Like, that's that. It's almost like they're wrestling, but they're not. It's almost like underground all the time in NXT. Like, that's who we want, and that's what I feel like that's what Talia is almost like going for. She knows she's looking like she does. I do what you guys do every Saturday night. That's the same stuff I do, and look at me. Like,
but if you've noticed, they've killed every one of those characters that have anything UFC like.
Agreed.
They've killed every one of those characters.
Yep.
They got rid of Baszler. They got rid of Sonya Deville, who was the other UFC fighter, the legitimate UFC fighter that was on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
Who was in UFC for a little bit with Shayna Baszler. They took Lola Vice from being the martial arts MMA style to now she's dancing with Stephanie Vaquer, or Vaquer if you're Nikki Bella, I guess. Vaquer, whatever she called her.
It's being very nice. Vaquer is big. She's like, Vaquer. I was like, oh.
Yeah, whatever she said. But
ridiculous.
They have gotten rid of every character that has any MMA influence to it at all, because I think they're trying to separate the two. They don't want WWE and TKO and UFC to bleed in at all at this point, unless they start sending their own guys in.
Oh God!
And honestly, as much as I hate that, I think that's what they're doing.
Oh God.
Not that they're going to send people in, but I think they're trying to separate it so much.
Right,
they've gotten rid of every MMA gimmick that's been there because they don't want it bleeding over into each other.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Jesse, your thoughts?
Yeah. That's my thought.
The what?
I mean, look, when I have a point that well, it's hard to add to it again.
I mean, I guess it is what it is. I guess that's it. Just
I'll take that.
Put exclamation point and period on it.
Either that, or I talk so long I put her to sleep. And if you don't want to put your woman to sleep, make sure you try Blue Chew.
Couple that. I've got Mucinex brain.
I'll make sure you couple that with Zoe Energy. Oh my God, Jesus! All right, so we get to the main event, guys and girls. We've talked about it. It was booked about 3 weeks ago. The main event tonight, regardless of what happened in Money in the Bank, we have Jey Uso and Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Whoever came out as champion, that was what we were going to have tonight. Good match. Good match. I don't say good, not great. The sleepers, the submissions, the super kicks, the stuff off the top rope. I love it. I like it. A lot of redundancy on both sides. Gunther, obviously, the power bombs, and Jey Uso. End of the day, man, I had Goldberg coming out here, man. I had Goldberg coming out, interfering, doing something in this match. Maybe even Seth Rollins doing something. But you know what? At the end of the day, I think we all like a clean match. So, yeah, man, Gunther gets that win. Gunther makes Jey sleep, and Gunther is your new World Heavyweight Champion over on Monday Night Raw. The sky's the limit. I don't know what's going to happen on next Monday. The Goldberg effect is still out there. I know he's been injured. He's hurt, so I don't know if it pushes it back to SummerSlam. Saturday main event against AEW is the proposal. If he's hurt, he hurt a hamstring, he popped the shoulder, if it pushes back to SummerSlam, maybe we look at Survivor Series. We'll see what happens. But I think we all can agree, and nobody's losing any sleep over it. And again, nothing but love for Uso, baby. Really. Jey Uso was not it. He needed it. He got it. He was the main event. It was a real good story. We all loved it. We all liked it. I know Tori from Kicking Out at 2 loved it as well. A couple of people, other people that were on our shows as well, liked the Jey Uso theme. But Jey was just not it promo wise, and just you look at Gunther and you're like, that's the champion. He wins the belt. He's the world champion moving forward. So I guess we could talk about the cows come home as far as the match. It was what it was for 25 minutes. I love that. I love that Netflix with the quarter of 11. I was like, yeah, they used that. They used that goodwill. They went late. Let's go. I guess your thoughts as far as Gunther winning that match, and what are your thoughts as far as moving forward as we look at the Night of Champions, we look at SummerSlam, and obviously to the end of the year at this point for Gunther and his heavyweight title reign. Mike, I'll start with you.
So my thoughts on Gunther winning the title tonight is simply this. Ding dong, the Oos is dead. Which old Oos? The Yee Oos. I said it last week on the show. The Jey Uso champion experiment has failed. And now it has ended. We can put a line under it. Jey Uso can learn from this, and he can either get better or he can go back to being in a tag team with Jim.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he learns from it and wants to get better and improves. There have been many champions who have not been it during their first run, taken that experience and learned from it and been better champions in the future. See Roman Reigns.
That's true.
Hopefully he does that. If they want to put him back in a tag team for a little bit, I'm perfectly fine with that. One of the greatest tag teams the WWE's ever had. I'm all for that too. But Jey Uso as the World Heavyweight Champion failed, and thank God it's over.
Thank God for the.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Jesse, your thoughts on the win and Gunther moving forward as far as his title reign, moving to SummerSlam and Survivor Series?
No, I was a big Jey Uso fan, but you're right. That week after week of the I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. Well, guess what? Everybody thinks you're not good enough now, bro.
You weren't.
You weren't good enough. So I'm not really thrilled that it was Gunther that took it back off of him again. I would have rather seen some fresh blood, somebody else get the title. But they had to end it. It was killing it. It was killing the title.
Yeah, I feel like with this,
he's the first 2-time champion with that belt too, right?
He is. He is the first time.
So there you go.
Yeah, setting records, baby, breaking down the barriers.
Break the walls down.
Oh, wait, don't get me started on that. That's her Jericho. Don't. That's a whole other show. No, man.
Well, no, I guess I can't say that because they brought Truth back. Because I said if they brought Jericho in and fired Truth, that I would never watch again. But they brought Truth back, so I'm safe from that.
Jericho's on the horizon, bro. Don't sleep on it. Jesus.
Better you than AEW.
You know what's sad?
WWE
would book that last run by Jericho way better than WWE did with the Larkin Tree. I'm sorry, they so would. Like they would definitely build him as a Y2J, and that you'd be like, you know, I can get behind that. I'm here for it. Like let's do that last run. Like sucks. I think Jericho knows that too. That's why he was like,
I don't want to see Goldberg. I don't want to see Jericho. I don't want to see Nikki Bella.
Get excited. You're gonna see all of them. Not so much in that order, but well, Nikki Bella's already here, so yeah, Nikki Bella, Goldberg. I mean, it was a shot in the dark. I thought that was what was going to happen. Because I thought it was against the Seth Rollins cash in. So I was like, okay, well, we get one of the two. We get either, which is fine. I'll take a clean win, and that spells that sends so many more messages for Gunther that he got a clean win. That's yes. No low blows, no ref getting knocked out, no nothing stupid. Like a clean win. Oh, let's go. That's just so much for Gunther's like legacy and him getting that belt.
Well, and they protected Jay in the commentary too by saying everything that he was in this match, 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 and he's gone through all this, and so they tried to protect him as much as possible through commentary, which is fine.
But when Gunther won that title, and I looked over, I was like, "Oh, I had Sammy as my pick." I'm like, "That makes so much sense in Saudi." Does Sammy win? Does Sammy win in Saudi? That could be. I don't know, man. I just because at this point, Gunther isn't here for a long title reign. He's not trying to like build numbers. Where he did that twice. It's fine now. He's a 2-timer, so it's cool. But Sammy winning that in Saudi? We'll see what happens. With that being said, man, I think Raw was awesome. Great stuff. They built it very well moving into Queen of the Ring. And obviously into Night of Champions in a couple weeks. But yeah, good stuff, man. So cool. Late Monday night. Mike, I will start with you. Where can everyone find you on the socials?
You see it down there at Big Mike @ Big Mike 27 on pretty much all socials. You can also search the Run in Wrestling podcast on YouTube. We are live every Thursday night at 8:00 Central. There is a big show coming up this Thursday. We will talk about Money in the Bank. We will talk about Worlds Collide. We will talk everything coming up as well. We will talk about the Summer Blockbuster show that's coming up on Wednesday at AEW as well. We'll talk about that 4-hour Wednesday pay-per-view show. I guess we can call those PLEs because that's a premium live event essentially. So
you might as well split their network in half. So might as well.
But we will talk about that and so much more Thursday night, 8:00 Central on the Run Wrestling podcast. And you can catch me. I did it this weekend before Worlds Collide. Catch me on Spedrock's Twitch, SP3DROCK, as I play WWE 2K25 GM mode. I got into the island this weekend, so you can check me out on the island of relevancy as well. Playing all things WWE over on Spedrock on Twitch. So go follow us there as well.
If I find you on the island, man, I'm putting you down. Let's go, baby. Martin is season 2. If I find you, let's go. I'm here for it.
I'm not on season 2. I just started playing it. So I'm still I just got done with 0.
Season 2 has been amazing. Where do you get there? It's awesome. Jesse B, where can everyone find you on the socials?
At Just Skywalker 10 on X and at Jesse B 1705 on TikTok. Every Wednesday night on the Lowdown after AEW. I don't know. I might fuck around and do a show this Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm gonna need some Blue Chew and some Zoa energy, man. That's a 4-hour, man. I can't. Woo, man. You guys know who I am, man. John Anthony, every Monday on the Raw Rundown, obviously here on the Fridays with Big Mike, the SmackDown Shakedown. You can catch me also Wednesdays exclusively on bodyslam.net doing our weekend wrestling show, talking TNA. Jesus, anything that's going on, prediction shows, you name it, interviews. We're here every day of the week. So It is what it is. But in order for you to keep track of all of that, for all of us, myself, Jesse, and Mike, you got to do the thing. You got to like, comment, subscribe. Do us a favor. If anything you do tonight, hit a thumbs up. It helps all of us in the algorithm for as far as YouTube goes. Lets YouTube know, hey, these guys are awesome. So helps all our shows as well. So yeah, man.
Also, check me out on YouTube right after this video. Right after we're done here, go check me out on YouTube for a very special video from the Run In Wrestling Podcast on TikTok.
On TikTok.
Yep.
All right. I like it.
Eventually, we'll be on YouTube and everything else, but it'll start on TikTok. So go follow us _ Big Mike 27 on TikTok.
I'll be doing it. You guys should as well. So let's do the thing. Awesome. Night of Champions, obviously a couple weeks away. We're excited for that. SummerSlam is on the horizon. It's going to be good. Yeah, awesome. So thank you for joining me, guys. I appreciate you. So for Jesse B, and for Big Mike from the Run In, I'm John Anthony, guys. We will talk to you all soon. We'll see you Friday. Let's back that shakedown.